I have the pleasure to be here with Herman Cardenas, who's founder and chairman of Netstreams. You have a multi-room system. In fact, you've been in business now for 6 years making multi-room systems.
Yes.
A name that's really well known in the U.S. and throughout the rest of the world. You're going to give us a little background about the company for those that don't know you yet.
Okay.
And then a little insight of what you do to help your dealers and distributors get the most out of the products.
Be happy to.
Okay.
So as you stated, Netstreams is an international company. We ship, the U.S. is our biggest market, followed closely by the U.K. But we do ship all over the world, a total, I believe, of about 45 countries. What makes Netstreams very unique is that we began with a vision that over time, all sources that we listen to, that we use to listen to music or watch movies, would evolve into IP-based devices or services. When we first started, most integrators in this industry didn't know what the word IP meant. Today is a totally different story. As you walk around the show, you'll see that at a minimum, a lot of manufacturers are now offering control of their devices over IP. Netstreams very quickly became the leader of IP-based audio and video distribution. We not only give you control of the devices, but we also distribute audio and video through the network without compressing it, so that we can guarantee that we deliver the content exactly the way that it comes out of the source, whether it's a Blu-ray player or a very high fidelity
completely
CD
lossless,
player.
end-to-end.
Completely lossless, and further than that, because many times when you hear the word lossless, it isn't truly lossless. But when we say lossless, we mean that we guarantee that we take every pixel and we rebuild it on the video screen. We take every audio bit and we rebuild it in that speaker or that amplifier exactly the way that we received it from the source. Now, to do all this, we had to come up with a very cool and compelling interface, because it's, at the end of the day, it really isn't about how cool the technology is, but it's also about how easy it is to use, how customizable it is for the homeowner. So as Netstreams began to develop its interface for multi-room audio and video, many customers began to require that we also integrate lighting, we integrate heating, we integrate cooling, IP cameras from their video surveillance and security systems, and Netstreams did so. So even though you can tell from our user interface that we do a lot of control, we do lighting, we can look at IP cameras. Let me swing over to here. We can take Panasonic IP cameras as an example and do a split screen. We want to zoom in on the baby, check up on the baby, we can move the camera. We decided not to be master of all trades and attempt to do it all ourselves, so we adopted the best of breed strategy, which means that in this industry there are many manufacturers whose products we integrate into our own audio video distribution solution, and that's what you're looking at here. Same thing on the lighting. We use manufacturers who develop great lighting systems such as Lutron and Rayco, and we represent the controls that they offer in their system on these types of screens, or our touch screens, or perhaps even smaller touch screens that are available for the wall. Unlike
This is a totally international version. You can see the different languages.
We're showing Russian there. I'm not able to read it and tell you what it says, but the Russian distributor told me that it reads correctly. We have French and German and Italian and so on and so forth. We have intercom systems that tie the front door. We have keypads for rooms where you don't need a touchscreen, and many other products. The system is based on distributing audio and video throughout the home, and instead of having big amplifiers in a rack where you have to turn them all on even to listen to one zone, we're a very green system, because our amplification is distributed on a room-by-room basis. So when we want to listen to audio in one room, we're only turning on the amplifier for one room. But this amplifier, unlike the traditional systems that need big monster cables to bring high-quality audio to it, this simply gets connected to the network with a Cat5 and power, and we're able to reproduce high-quality audio from any source in the home.
Well, I think another one of the really interesting aspects of the company is how you train your dealers and distributors. You are really, when you started the company, you're already training them online using internet.
Yes, that's correct. We very quickly understood that to be successful in the custom electronics market, it was all about training. After we got the products to be compelling, after we developed a cool user interface that would be simple to learn and most people can walk up to and begin to use it without training, we realized that to install the system properly, we would have to train our installers to do that properly. Obviously, we come from the world of IP, so we chose the internet. We felt that would be the most promising training tool for us, and we developed various different modules that they can sign up for, and they take one module at a time. They go through the course. At the end of the course, they take an examination. If they pass the examination, we allow them to proceed to the next module. If they don't, they have to retake that module. At the end of the training, they then create a project file, which would be the file that would allow all the control in the home and distribution of audio video. They submit that to Netstreams, we review it, we pass it, they then become certified integrators. And then for those that wish to get more advanced training and hands-on training, we also offer training at our facility.
In-house university, it's rather unique.
Yes.
I think we should bring that university a little more often to Europe.
Yes, that's what we do together with InVision.
Okay, Herman, it's been a real pleasure. Thank you very much for this opportunity. We're looking forward to seeing you in Denver in September.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.